Hey, my name is Liisa Koivisto. I live on a small farm in Lapland, Finland, with my family and animals, in a village of 11 people. I love to grow food for my family and slowly take steps towards self-sufficiency here in the north. I have an escape farm where I organize escape room games with real animals for people who visit our farm. I also write murder mystery games. Subscribe to be part of our Nordic life. Welcome. Hello, you lovely. You're welcome to follow our preparations for the summer here in the north of Finland. Can you hear the birds singing? It's a miracle of spring here in the north, since in the long winter it is totally quiet. We have only few birds living here during the winter, and most of the birds move back here in the spring. Did you know that in ancient Finnish mythology it was believed that during the autumn migration of the birds they were believed to fly along the Milky Way? That's where its name in Finnish comes from. We call it linnunrata, track of the birds. The birds stayed in the other world until they came back and brought spring and life with them. But here in Lapland, spring means still a lot of snow, and the period between snow and summer is just a couple of days, I would say. Like now, most of the snow has melted rapidly, and we have to act very fast to make everything ready for the summer. Besides summer, we are also waiting to have puppies for our dog Herta. She's a Jack Russell Terrier, and these puppies will be her first. We have had puppies before for Finnish hounds, but never before Jack Russell Terrier puppies. We are so much looking forward to seeing the little ones. They should be born very soon. This is called making the summer, when we shovel the snow to smaller piles to help it melt faster. This year we wanted to make manure water for our garden. We have manure of our own, since we have sheep, goats, bunnies, chicken, ducks, doves and turkeys, but their manure is mixed with hay and sawdust. That's why it's great that our neighbor has horses, and we can go there to collect pure horse manure. I put 1 shovel of manure into a bucket of water and then leave it for 3 weeks. Then I will use it to water my garden. I will put half a liter of this to 10 liters of water, so it won't be too strong for the plants. Our summer is very short, and we have to choose plants which can make crops before the winter comes again. Because of the short growing season, I like to grow seedlings to give them a head start. Chilies I planted already in January, but they somehow struggled to live and are still very small. Tomatoes I planted in April. Most of these seedlings are planted in May, so they have few weeks before I plant them outside, hopefully in the beginning of June. We take the seedlings outside so that they get used to the open air, wind and sun. On a nice and warm day, the seedlings can be outside. At first, for example, an hour or two, later even the whole day, if there's enough warmth. Shading the seedlings is important because the sun can be cruel to the little ones. Carrying the seedlings in and out is hard work, but luckily I have help. My favorite herb is French tarragon. Unfortunately, you cannot grow it from seeds, but you can add it from cuttings. I bought a tarragon from the garden and cut the tops into cuttings in a glass of water. During the summer I will repeat this, and hopefully in the fall I will have as much French tarragon as possible. Turkey chicklings hatched. They spent the first few hours in the hatchery, so they get to dry out and get fluffy. They are so sleepy at first. It has been a tough fight to get out of the eggshell. Mikko the grandfather brought us firewood. This wood is cut down and chopped this spring, so it will not be for the next winter, but for the following winter. This wood is for the next winter, and it has already waited here 1 year. It is protected from rain with these cute hats. All wood will be moved to the wood barn, and we use the older wood first. If it's not enough for next winter, we will use the new wood from this year. Behind our house, there's a nice lawn for football when the snow has melted. Arvo is already getting prepared for football plays. Hello, little birdie. Do you have something to tell me? Is summer already here? We are adding more raised beds to our garden. In my opinion, raised beds make gardening so much easier. They are higher, so the soil gets warm even when there is still snow on the ground. I can prepare each bed perfectly for each plant and arrange a nice and cozy place for them to live. It has been so warm the last couple of days that I want to plant something. I decided to take a leap of faith and fill 5 beds with onion sets and some seeds. I love to plant many different kinds of plants in every bed, usually around 4 different vegetables, herbs or flowers in one bed. It's very muddy between the garden beds. If I wouldn't have these raised beds, I couldn't plant anything yet. Melting snow makes this area muddy and wet. My company, Farm Escape, seems to be falling over all the time. Well, not exactly my company, but at least the sign of it. This time the rope seems to be totally finished. My husband is always helping me with the company, and the kids are also helping. This is the lifestyle kids are used to. There is always something to do at the farm. We have had escape room games with real animals for 7 years now. If you would like to visit us and play the escape room game, you can book the game from our website. We are open all year round, and you can find us in Tornio, Finland. We have created over 10 escape room games and teach other farms to get side income from escape room games too. If you have a farm and would like to do this too, feel free to contact me. And here we have little baby bunnies. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but that's not a nest. I'm trying to clean up here and spread this around. I get it, this would be a great tower for nesting, but you have your own nests already, so sorry. That's not a nest either, and you are in the wrong room, ma'am. This room is for ducks. Sorry for the inconvenience again, ma'am. Look at this! Woohoo! It is green! Today was the first day we saw this green. I didn't see it yesterday. And to be honest, I didn't see it today. But the kids told me. Oh, now it starts. And I haven't yet finished this. Summer is getting closer every day. When all the snow is gone, I think it is safe to say it is summer, but we are not quite there yet. Hello, little wormy, my little helper. Thanks for the good job you are doing. Use the leaves for new raised beds. We will plant here pumpkins and open field cucumbers. Our Finnish hound Vimma loves to lay on a sunny spot. Soon all the snow is gone. It melts so fast on a warm day. Our cat Aatu is very playful. Sprouting potatoes makes them grow faster, but I forgot to take them out of their back. These are blue Congo potatoes, which are nice violet in color. I have to be very careful when trying to save these beauties out of the back so that they won't lose their sprouts. Yay! All done and saved. I think they look like little monsters or some aliens. So cute. These potatoes I will plant in bags because it might still be too cold weather for potatoes. Traditionally, people in this village have planted potatoes to the ground on the 11th of June. Planting in bags makes it simple just to pick the bag up and move it inside the house if it is too cold at night. It can also snow still, and it has snowed a little bit north from here. Sometimes it has snowed even in June here. If I would have remembered to do this earlier, I could have had the first little potatoes for midsummer, but now it's too late for that. But maybe at the end of July we will have some potatoes from these bags. Herta is having puppies any day now, but still she is her cheerful and eager self all the time. Here she and Arvo are having an evening walk. Who would guess her due day is in 2 days? We are already very close to nightless nights, when the sun stays up in the sky all day and night. I was sure that she would give birth at night, because I had followed her body temperature. I slept close to her and went out with her a few times during the night. But in the morning there were no puppies yet. In the afternoon it started. And in just 2 hours the puppies were born. They are so cute. We have all fallen in love with them. But I will tell you more about them in the next video. Lots of love from Lapland to you all, and thanks for watching. No hei tyttöset.